Happy New Year, guys. First book of the new year I thought was pretty funny. It's called Stuck Up, and it's really totally opposite of what I usually read because I wasn't expecting it to be this funny. It's about a billionaire and the tattoo artist. Who knew? Alright, so it starts off with the main female. I can't pronounce her name. So, I think it's Soria. I really... Or Soria. Or Soria. It's Italian, so I can't really pronounce it, but she's, alright, she takes the train every day, and one day she doesn't take it. She sees this guy who drops his phone. The millionaire guy. So she's like, oh, okay, I'll be nice and take it in to where he works. The big office, and oh, he is a rude dick, and I mean that really. He lost his phone, but forgets about it. She comes to his office, and she says that she wants to meet with him. They're like, why? He doesn't know you. Why don't you just go back to the dump where you came from? Oh, and that's the receptionist. That's how rude he's around. So, and her job is, actually she's got two jobs. She's got one at a tattoo parlor half the time, and another one at a ask relationship calmness thing. Pays the bills. So, yeah, when they say they wouldn't let her in, she went to the company's bathroom and did something funny. F this. I was going to deal with this crap. I'm not dealing with this crap anymore. I didn't want anything to do with him from this point forward, so I decided I would leave his stupid phone. I would leave his stupid phone. My own phone. I got an idea. Grabbing my own phone, I got an idea. A parting gift, if you will. I snapped 3 pictures of myself. One with my cleavage, with the middle finger in the middle, finger in the middle, one with my legs and one with my rear end. And I then programmed my number into his phone, naming myself, "You're welcome, asshole." I specifically chose not to show my face since I didn't want him to recognize me on the train. Oh, I sent all 3 pictures and followed them up with one final text. "Your mother should be ashamed of you." Oh, so he doesn't recognize her going on the train, and usually he doesn't go on the train because he has a driver. Luckily, his driver was off, so he had to take the train. The first time he takes the train, he loses his phone. So he looks her up. He's like, "Fuck you, you ass bitch, you," and all these curse words, and it's like, all she texts back is, "Bite me, asshole." And he's like, "Oh, but I do like the pictures. You should be a stripper or something." And it's like, "Shut the fuck up, asshole. I'm not a stripper. I'm a vice columnist, asshole." There's so much asshole name calls in this book. And it's like, oh, for what? For Ida asks. And he's like, okay, I'll bug you a little bit. Okay, like, so he finds the columnist on his laptop, and like, okay, so here's what I'm going to ask. "Dear Ida," that's the column called, "there is this woman I can't seem to get out of my mind. She texts me pictures of her tits legs, and ass, but won't let me see her in person. The only reason I can think of it is that she's really ugly and afraid to show me her face. How can I get her to agree to see me and understand that not all men are as shallow as she thinks I am? Oh God. And his name, he puts his name as Stuck Up Suit Manhattan, which is the book. Okay, and then she writes back to him saying, "Dear Stuck Up Suit, it's quite possible you are drawing the wrong conclusion. There is no evidence to suggest that this woman is ugly. Perhaps she's just not that into you. You may also want to look in the mirror and consider the fact that an ugly personality is a far greater than an ugly face would ever be." Oh, I love their chemistry. So it took about over 100 pages for them to actually do it. So that's what I liked. She had him wait. They got to know each other through text messaging and phone calls, but she thought he didn't know her face, but luckily she has a tattoo on her foot of a feather, so he recognized the foot feather and played the "I don't know who she is" card on the train. But she knew after a while. She knew he knew. So yeah, and then after that there was a romance, but she backed off because she has daddy issues, so she doesn't want to be. Oh boy, this is a fucked up romance, but I loved it. And I don't like to cuss, but I thought this was really, really funny. So I don't want to give you the whole spoiler of what happened, but it's the start of the new year and the first good book. I've only started reading 3. This is my 3rd. So yeah. Happy New Year.